I don't know if they're fast chargers. And I have to park like an asshole again. Dan, guess what?
What?
We're starting another vlog for a road trip with my electric vehicle.
Let's go.
So we have a video here on the channel going to Las Vegas a couple years ago and using Electrify America to charge my car. I have a Mach-e. But today, now that I have a Tesla adapter, we are going to use that instead, and let's see what happens, because since I filmed the last vlog, which, if I remember correctly, every time I pulled at Electrify America, there was a spot open. These days, Electrify America has lines and lines and lines and lines. So I am hoping that the Tesla stations will be a little bit more easy to deal with. Fingers crossed. Since normally they have more stations available. But come with us and find out. Okay, so we're leaving with 68% of battery. It's 112 miles to get there, an hour and 37. We'll see what happens.
We are going to charge the car at Barstow.
Barstow out.
Just exited the freeway.
Yes. At least this is paved.
And we're like
nice.
5 minutes away.
Alright, so we got here with 27%. There's plenty of stations available, not a lot of people charging, so let's check it out. Okay, so there's plenty of space. However, these chargers are obviously made for Teslas, and the cables are super short for Ford cars. So I have to park like super crooked, which I'm sure that the Tesla people hate, because I basically have to take up like, 2 spaces, because here's the space. You can see the line there. And I cannot, meet the charger until I'm very close to it. So I basically killed that charger for whoever comes to town. But since they have about 78 and there's not that many cars here right now, it's fine. But if it was packed, I would feel bad. There's some chargers with longer cables back there. But those, I don't know if they're fast chargers. So I don't know how long it would take if I plugged into one of those. Anyway, it's working. I have my thing plugged in, and I think it's gonna take like an hour to charge. So as I was saying, I had to park like an asshole. Basically get all the way into the Tesla station for my car to be able to hold it. And then I'm not sure, there's some stations there. If you guys know if those are supposed to be fast charging too, let me know. Alright, so we stopped at the Tesla station and we charged to 80%. We got there with 24, I believe. It took about like 35 minutes maybe, and it cost $29. So now we're almost in Las Vegas. We are 65 miles away. I still have 47%. When we get there, we're gonna go to the outlet south to charge again, so we can have charge for the weekend. And I'll show you guys the stations there as well. The ones at the outlets were nice because they were covered, so the Barstow outlets, and even though apparently the restrooms were closed at that hour, we were there too early, I guess. We've been trying to beat traffic. But look at this beautiful day. Alright, we made it to Las Vegas with 30% battery, and I just stopped at the Tesla station at the outlets, and I have to park like an asshole again. But here we go. Alright, I use my Ford app. I don't have to download the Tesla app. And it's now working and charging.
Parabéns.
But as you can see, the station's there, and I have to park like a fucking asshole in the middle of 2 spots and basically kill 2 stations. So I guess if I was a Tesla owner, I would also be pretty mad at Ford drivers because this sucks. Okay, so we left Las Vegas with whatever I had from the other day. Today's Wednesday, and we just stopped in Baker to try to charge at a Tesla station. So let's see what happened. If anything, there's an Electrify America right there. Well, in a quick update, the stations were not available, actually not compatible with my car, so I am at Electrify America now. Here we are. Let's try this again. So this one has this one place that it's for priority for trailers, which was really good to plug my Mustang in because it's on the side, so makes it easier. But now that I'm looking at the other stations, it does look like this is a newer Tesla station that would be more compatible with Ford cars, and we wouldn't have to take up 2 spaces to connect. This was originally like my plan to stop here. I decided to stop at Baker because since we left Vegas with 76%, I felt like my battery was depleting rather fast. I would still have made here with probably like 18% of battery, but I'm not comfortable with going under 20%. That's just personal preference. I did that once where I got somewhere with 14% and I had too much anxiety, but that's just personal preference. And then from here I won't have to stop anywhere before I go home unless we stop for food. So we basically charged up my car 4 times this trip, and once this is done I'll let you know how much the trip cost.